Ciao Bellas, Miss Show Bella here, and I'm back with another video. And for the first time, I'm going to do a favorites video. Okay, I'm going to start off with hair stuff. And actually, these two products are new. The first one is this Diva Curl styling cream that I bought not too long after I big chopped. I big chopped October 30th. And I bought this like maybe either the day before I big chopped or day after, something like that. And the first time I used it, I didn't really like it because I didn't really see that it was doing anything. I don't know if it's because my hair wasn't long enough yet to really see any difference or what, but I didn't really see a difference when I used it. So I kind of just put it to the side and was like, eh. And then on top of that, I was wearing my hair slicked down like all the time. So I didn't see a point in wasting this product just to slick my hair down. Because if you don't know, like Diva Curl products are very expensive. This is a 5.1 fluid ounce. And I want to say it was like $22 or $23, something like that. If I'm remembering correctly. I don't remember exactly, but somewhere in that range. And I got this from Ulta. Yeah, I got this from Ulta. So, yeah, I started using it again like right after I got my hair tapered, and I got it tapered the day before Christmas. I started using it a little bit more because I was wearing my hair out and I wasn't wearing it slicked down. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I love this. So now every time I wash my hair, I use this as my styler. The other hair product is Kinky Curly Not Today Detangler and Leave-In. And I actually bought this mostly for my daughter's hair because she has longer hair and actually needs, you know, some detangling assistance. So I initially got this for her hair, and I just decided, let me try it in my hair just to, you know, see if it does anything different. My hair is kind of growing out a little bit now, so I'm actually having to detangle it with my like Denman brush, just so it's not getting knotted up or anything. And these two in combination, I absolutely love. I don't know what it is about the combination of these two together, but I started using it in my hair like maybe towards the end of December, beginning of this year, and I love it. I love it together. I didn't really have a good leave-in that I was using. What I was doing was kind of just leaving some of my conditioner, my regular conditioner that I use. I was leaving a little bit of that in my hair and then using this and maybe an oil or something. And I was just like, you know, maybe I should use an actual leave-in so that, you know, I don't get product buildup or anything. So I decided to start trying this, and I love them together. Next, we're going to do makeup. And the first makeup item that I have is not a new item. I've had it for a while. It's the Ben Nye Topaz powder. I got this a while ago, and actually all of my makeup things I've had for a while except for one. And just in general, I've been using more makeup lately. I don't know why. I've just been kind of having a little bit more fun playing with makeup. And now I almost use this on a daily basis. Even if I'm doing something just really simple, if I'm even just using my skin tone concealer, I'll use this to set it, just to give it a little bit of a glow. Because this color is just, I mean, it's wonderful. I love this color as an under eye, kind of just a soft glow, not really a highlight. It just gives a nice glow to your skin. And in combination with that, under my eye as my concealer, I've been in love with these two together. This one I've had, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and it's in number 30 Cafe. And I used to use this just by itself under my eye, and then I'd set it with the powder. But sometimes I feel like it gives a little bit too bright of a highlight under my eye. And I like a more natural, softer look. Even if I'm going out, I like a softer kind of highlight. And so what I started doing is just using less of it. So instead of doing, 5 dabs, I do like 3 maybe. But what I've been really loving, especially for just a simple everyday face, is mixing these two together. And if you watched my New Year's Eve Get Ready With Me video, that's what I did. I used these two together, and this is the Makeup Forever Professional Lift Concealer. Let me tell y'all, I bought this stuff so long ago. I've had this, like, I'm almost embarrassed to tell y'all how long I've had this concealer. Like, I've had this concealer for like, years. Years. Probably like 3 years I've had this concealer. But because I wasn't really into makeup, I never really used it. So I still have it because it never really got used. And then recently I started using it again, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I love this. Like, I love it by itself because it gives a nice just brightening effect. It's not really a highlight because it's the same color as my skin, and this is in number 5. But it's the same color as my skin, but it gives this brightening effect that's just, I just love it. Absolutely love it. And I'm pretty sure that they don't make this anymore. I'm pretty sure that it's discontinued. So I'm kind of sad about that because I would love to purchase another one. But I'm going to have to go to Sephora and ask them what they have now, Makeup Forever, that's comparable to this, because I love this concealer. So I'm going to be really sad when it runs out. But yeah, what I've been doing is just using mostly this under my eye and then a couple of dabs of this just to kind of mix it together to give this a little bit more of a highlighting effect. Combined with the brightening effect that this gives, and I just love it. That's what I did under my eyes today, and I love it. I love it. Yep. So next is a lipstick, and it's in this little container because I got there too late to get an actual tube of it, because, and this is the Punk Couture from the Punk Couture line. By the time I realized that the line had come out, it was like a week later and everybody was sold out. And the girl at the MAC counter in Dillard, she was so sweet. She cut the top off for me and put it in this little jar because I told her that I was really wanting it for my birthday and I was so sad that I couldn't find it anywhere. And so she chopped off the top for me and put it in this little container. So I've been wearing this like crazy. Like, I've just become addicted to lipstick in general. Like, I'm becoming a lipstick junkie. Like, I've purchased so many lipsticks over this last like month or two that it's ridiculous. And this one is my absolute favorite. Like, I'm so sad that it's not a full tube of it because I'm going to use it up so fast. I almost put it on again today and I was like, you know what, let me just wear something else because I'm going to wear this lipstick out and I'm going to run out and then I'm going to cry. And I refuse to pay $50 for it, like on eBay. No, not doing it. Okay, first skincare thing is my Fresh Soy Face Exfoliant, and it looks like this. And again, I've had this for a while, and beginning of this year, I've really tried to focus on taking even better care of my skin and really being diligent about washing morning and night, making sure I take my makeup off since I'm starting to wear makeup a little more often, making sure that I take it off every night and wash my face every night, make sure I wash my face in the morning, and also make sure that every couple of days I exfoliate because, you know, that's extremely helpful for a skin regimen to make sure that you exfoliate your skin, get that dead skin off. And so, yeah, I've turned back to this and been loving it, been using it like crazy this month. The next thing is, and this is just in one of those little travel bottles, but it's witch hazel is what's in here. And I use this as an astringent and toner, I guess, because those astringents that have alcohol and stuff in it, they don't work for my skin. They irritate my skin and I don't like them. So this is the best, I'm telling you, this is the best thing that you could use as an astringent, especially if you have sensitive skin. Like, it's natural and it does the job. Like, so many times I've washed my face with my Clarisonic and with my face wash, and then I put this on a cotton pad and wiped my face, and I can still see faint traces of dirtiness. So I absolutely love this as a, you know, next step in between step of after washing before moisturizing. So yeah, get you some witch hazel. It's good for your skin. And then the other thing that I've been loving this month, and I didn't know if I should put this in makeup or skincare, and I decided on skincare because it's kind of a skincare thing when you're talking about your lips, taking care of your lips, making sure you keep them healthy and not chapped. And that's this Burts Bees lip balm, and this is the pomegranate kind, which smells so delicious. But I've been loving this month. I had started using Carmex, and I just felt like if at first it seemed like it was working really well and, you know, moisturizing my lips, and then it seemed like it started to have the opposite effect and it started drying my lips out. So I stopped using it and I started back using my Burts Bees, and I love it. But with that, I'm going to also say that increasing my water intake has had a big, you know, effect on my dry lips, because when you're not fully hydrated, your lips will suffer. They will look chapped and it will be dry, and no amount of lip balm or, you know, moisturizer or anything is going to make a difference because it's coming from inside out. So make sure that you drink your water, and that will, I promise you, help with dry lips if you're suffering from dry lips. Okay, smell goods. I love this perfume. And this is the Flora by Gucci, and oh my gosh, I absolutely love this. Like, love this perfume. One of my friends had gotten me the smaller one for my birthday last year, and I used it up and it was almost empty, and I was complaining about how I was so sad that it was running out and I needed to go get another one. And one of my friends got it for me for my birthday this year, and she got me the full-size bottle. And oh, I was so excited. Like, I was so excited that she got it for me because I love this perfume. I actually, before my other friend had bought it for me for my birthday last year, I never really, you know, had any interest in it. I actually wear another one by Gucci. It's called Guilty, Gucci Guilty. And that is hands down one of my favorite perfumes. So that was my go-to, my ride or die. I've purchased that multiple times. But yeah, when he got me the small one last year for my birthday, I was like, oh, I've been sleeping on the Flora. This is nice. So I had mentioned that I wanted another one, and my friend listened and got me another one for my birthday this year. And I don't even know how to explain. It's well, obviously it's called Flora. So it's a floral type of smell, but it's not overpowering, and it's not like super flowery, you know, if you know what I'm saying. It's not like that overpowering flower smell that's just like, oh, like somebody just stuck a bouquet up your nose. But it's a soft, sweet floral smell. And oh my gosh, I'm gonna put it on right now because I just love it. Yeah. Okay, so the last thing that I have is a food item, which I know might be a little bit weird, but I've been absolutely loving vegetables this month. Like, I actually, one of my goals for this year, starting out this year, was I wanted to eat less meat, and I wanted to slowly transition to a vegetarian diet. I already don't eat red meat. I don't eat beef or pork or anything like that. But I eat a lot of chicken and a lot of turkey. So I kind of decided that I wanted to transition a little bit into a vegetarian diet, or at least cut back on the meat eating. And this year, since the beginning of the year, I've only eaten meat a handful of times. Like, I could count on one hand, maybe 3 times I've had any kind of meat. It's been fish and vegetables this whole month. And this has been I absolutely love. I love vegetables anyway, but when you're trying to go to a vegetarian diet, you have to get creative. Especially if you are a meat eater, you have to get creative and you have to try and learn new recipes, ways to spice it up, change it up so it doesn't get boring. I feel like that's the only way you're going to be able to stick with a lifestyle change like that, is if you make sure that it's enjoyable. You know, don't deprive yourself of flavors and fun when it comes to foods. Just make sure that you are eating healthy and that you're still including good flavors and, you know, some stuff that you're gonna enjoy. So that's been the most fun part about it, is finding new recipes and trying different recipes. Some have been misses, but majority have been just absolute wonderful, just yumminess. So this one is carrots and sugar snap peas, and they come in this bag and they're pre-washed. You can actually, it says that you can steam them in the bag and cook them that way, but first of all, I'm a bit of a germaphobe, so I will still open this, pour these out and wash them because I don't trust them. And then I usually don't cook it in the bag because I like to get my seasonings and all that stuff. So I will saute it like in a stir fry pan and kind of add my seasonings and add some other stuff to it. The other one that I have here is actually a stir fry medley, and this has broccoli, carrots, and snow peas in it. And this is great by itself. If you just season it up really good and, like I said, put it in the stir fry pan, or it's good as a side to like some fish and rice or something like that. The other thing that I've been absolutely loving, that before I tried them I didn't think I would like, Brussels sprouts. Oh, they're so delicious. Like, if you've never tried them and you think that you don't like them, give them a try. Get them and cook them. I'm gonna tell you what you do. Give y'all a little cooking tip. Cook it in some salt, some pepper, a little bit of olive oil, and some sugar. A little bit of brown sugar is even better, but just a little bit of sugar. When you cook Brussels sprouts, if you've never had them, if they're not cooked properly and they're not, you know, don't have a little bit of sugar added to them, it can give off a really bitter taste that makes it gross. So if you just add a little bit of sugar, white sugar or brown sugar, I prefer brown sugar, I'm telling you, it gives it a nice flavor, it gives it a little sweetness, it cuts the bitterness, and it gives it a nice little glaze. Oh, wonderful. So yeah, that's what I've been loving for this month. Those are my favorites. And yeah, that's all I got for you.